Oh, forgot about the trainer. I wasn't looking. Did he hashtag react to that? I wasn't looking because I was reading the name. Let me... He didn't? Oh. It's almost as if he's clearly doing things more important than this on the other monitor because he's sane and using this as a podcast. Johto's right after me in chat. Yep, sorry. It's okay, just keep talking about Tetsiki. You'll make it in eventually. Man account to see your Twitch streams. Awesome! Thanks for the content you put out. Love your videos, especially the Minecraft ones. It's cool. Keep thinking of Bob's awful bridge. Yeah, Bob's bridge is fucking terrible. I hope you have a wonderful birthday. Thank you. Tomorrow, when it is my birthday, I will have a wonderful one, and it will be because of your message. Or because I'm going to be streaming it, and it's always fun. But, you know, one of the two. Why is Drowsy your favorite Pokemon? Because it is. I refuse to convince you that Drowsy is cool. Because I already know facts. And fact is, Drowsy's cool. So, I don't even need to try. New to the stream, emulator VBA. First result on Google. It's always, I cannot believe so many people ask that. Calling me a slowpoke because I upload less than you. Prepared to be exposed on Twitter. Oh, you know how it is now on Twitter. Just take anything I say. Look, just like take this whole stream and then take like 5 words I said and put them in the wrong order. And no one will investigate hard enough to determine if I actually said it in context or not. And they'll be like, context be damned. And then I'll get canceled. That's how it works, right? Like, I've been doing YouTube and streams long enough that, like, if someone wanted to cancel me, you probably just could. I'm sure I said some dumb shit as a teenager that looks horrible nowadays. Like, I'm sure at some point in my life I'm like, oh, that guy deserves to die, because I'm just like a stupid teenager saying stupid shit, and they're like, oh my god, how could you say that? This is why I'm fairly laid back. Like, it's pretty hard for me to get genuinely mad about something. I just like ranting, it's fun. Like, I have very close friends across the entire political spectrum. Dude, I don't give a fuck who you vote for. I'm a very political person in my personal life. I just don't preach. You remember back in the day when people weren't so fucking preachy? Dude, I don't care if you vote against the guy I'm voting for, the girl I'm voting for, whoever I'm voting for. It's cool, it doesn't make me think different of you as a person. You're voting for whoever you think is the best idea, and I'm voting for whoever I think is the best idea. People are different, who gives a fuck? Whatever. We got way more in common than we have different. People are fucking angry nowadays. Megan, congratulate you from somewhere where it's your birthday, or do I have to wait until it is on your clock? Well, the whole world does not run on East Coast Canadian time, so I'm gonna say you can say happy birthday whenever you damn well please, even if it's in 6 months. Say that it's some crazy obscure time zone, and I'll just let it slide. You don't get mad, huh? Ducklet. Okay, you know what? If there's anything that's worth getting mad about, it's like human rights violations, like Ducklet. Ducklet is a human rights violation. That Pokemon is unforgivable. Discovered your YouTube page like a week ago, Ben. I've been hearing a lot of that recently, which is very cool. I'm gonna watch while I make tacos. I made tacos last week. And wait, East Coast Canada? Where are you at? I'm from Nova Scotia. I'm Ontario. Highest density population place in Canada, makes sense. Nova Scotia's cool, though. I like Nova Scotia. In fact, I'm trying to remember. Brandon was either just in Nova Scotia or New Brunswick. I forget which one he was in. It was for a military deployment thing. But I believe he just got back in Ontario. He's been driving for a few days straight, you know. Got off the ferry, had to move stuff back. But he's in the Air Force, so sometimes he gets moved out to other provinces temporarily for deployment stuff. So he was recently in some of the Maritimes. I want to say it was Nova Scotia. I'll have to double check with him. An idea for tomorrow's birthday stream. 24 hours of you eating tzatziki. I can't because of my diet. I know it hurts your feelings as much as it hurts mine. Ontario represent. I wish I wasn't in Ontario. I don't like Ontario. You're from Quebec? Quebec is nearby. Because, you know, Ontario. If you live in Quebec or you live in Ontario, you probably live close to the other one because, you know, most of the people live fairly close to the border, a few hours drive away. Mad respect for the beard. Thanks. I gained it by doing nothing. I do actually meticulously groom it, but, you know. Wasn't hard to grow. It's hard to make it look nice. You're from Michigan. Michigan's pretty close by. Is it pronounced Quebec or Quebec? I mean, either is fine, but I would say most people around here say Quebec. They don't do like a W or a U noise. What do you think of Justin Trudeau wearing blackface to a costume party? I don't want to get into politics hardcore on the stream. All I'm going to say is, in the previous general election, I supported Justin Trudeau because he wanted voter reform, and I wanted that too. And then about a month into being prime minister, he just flat out said in parliament that he is not going to do it anymore. And so I don't trust him anymore because he just lied about the thing I supported him on, which is a fucking bummer. Like, if I can't, like, if you lied, then, like, I can't vote for you again because I don't know if you're going to do what you say you're going to do. As for him wearing blackface, I don't know, him being a fucking idiot in college. It was fucking dumb. People change a lot in 20 years, though, so he apologized. Do I think he's a racist? No. I just think he's a fucking idiot. My wife is from Iraq. She doesn't even think he's racist. She just thinks he's an idiot. She thought it was hilarious. Like, what the fuck are you doing? You're the son of the most famous prime minister in Canadian history, the most popular prime minister in Canadian history. You have a career in politics and you wear fucking blackface to a party. What kind of fucking idiot does that? Like, that's so stupid. Like, how stupid do you need to be to do that? Like, no forethought at all. Wow, I've gotten 560 new followers today on Twitch. That's awesome. If he was racist, the cabinet wouldn't look the way it is. Exactly. I don't think he's racist, I just think he's a fucking idiot. Whatever, every country votes in fucking idiots all the time. I helped vote in that fucking idiot, so there you go. He's partly my fault too. Don't get me wrong, he was the worst of, or he was the best of 3 terrible choices, but in retrospect, maybe he wasn't the best of the choices, I don't know. Let's not get crazy into politics though, guys. Let's not get too into it. I don't want to fucking... People get angry, and like, look, every show you watch, people won't shut up about politics, right? Can we just go back to a time when you could just have fucking fun at a Let's Play show and not have politics crammed down your throat? You guys don't need me to tell you what your opinion should be. Just, you know, make up your own mind. I'm not smarter than you. You get all your Canadian information from Letterkenny? Sorry, I don't know who that is. I do like to talk about Canada, though, because a lot of Canadians won't tell you the bad shit about Canada, and there's a lot of bad shit about Canada. Canadians seem to be really defensive about how we have this weird reputation of being some kind of utopia when we're not. So a lot of people tell me that they no longer want to move to Canada after they ask me realistically what is Canada like. Tenu, what? Yes, I do play Hearts of Iron 4 as well. Letterkenny is a show, not a person. Well, that goes to show how much I know. I don't know what the fuck Criminal Minds is, but the things you guys are saying about it sound weird as hell. Hey Johnstone, if you're still in the chat, if you're still lurking in there, how many times have you been called Jon Snow? Either as a joke, or as people genuinely misreading it? Because I don't watch that show, but I know that it's a Game of Thrones thing. It's like a popular character from that. The only TV show I watch is like an unhealthy amount of pro wrestling. By the way, everybody in the chat who's a fan of pro wrestling, give me a hell yeah. Criminal Minds is a really good one. I will take your word for it. What Pokemon do you have with you right now? The only one that I'm using right now is a Pidgey, but I really should level up a few others. I probably should level up a few others before I beat the gym leader, actually. So that I'm not just fucked when I come out of the gym. Because I have a rival battle right after this. Pokemon YouTuber streamer who loves wrestling. I'm sold. I'm not a Pokemon YouTuber. See, I'm always so confused when people call me that. Like, the vast majority of what I've ever done is not Pokemon. I've done a lot of Pokemon, but that is definitely not the majority of my content. Like, I do like 15 videos a week and 14 of them, most of the time, have nothing to do with Pokemon. Wrestling is actually my favorite form of art in the world. Like, more so even than video games. And video games is like a lifelong thing for me, but wrestling I started getting into when I was like 10. And it is my favorite thing in the world. Like my absolute favorite form of art is pro wrestling. There's literally... Oh my God. Okay. Please drop the ridiculous politics talk. There's literally nothing stopping Trump from saying screw the UK and fire nukes. Okay, not only does that make no sense on literally any level and just goes to show that you don't know anything about the situation and shouldn't be getting angry about it, there's a billion checks and balances that keep someone from hitting the nuclear button. It's literally got shitloads of checks and balances to make sure it doesn't occur. But that is fucking psychopathic. Like, no one in human history has fired a nuke at another first world nation just because. That is an insane assertion that makes you sound insane and makes people not want to listen to you. Let's not talk about politics, guys. So please just drop it. Thoughts on AEW? Their shows so far have been really fun. I hope they do well. You personally love geography? Me too. I'm not amazing, but I do like it. You think Bret Hart's overrated? I really like Bret Hart. I think he's fantastic. Just enter the chat? What the hell? I know, right? That's why I tried to shut down political conversations. Like, you're coming in to just enjoy some fucking... Nah, we're gonna die here. You're coming in just to enjoy some Pokemon with me. I don't want you guys getting in here and getting fucking stressed out over stupid politics talk. As far as I know, he needs no approval from Congress to do it. Okay, you are incorrect, and I do not think you know how the nuclear button works. You need to go research this, because that is literally not how it works. I'm just gonna leave it there. No more politics talk. What podcast are you listening to? None. Well, okay, no, I listen to the Attitude Era wrestling podcast quite often. Because I really like that. That's a really fun podcast. Actually, that's another podcast that talks about politics way too much. I wish they didn't. It's frustrating. But when they talk about wrestling, it's really fun. What is going on? Don't worry about it. People in the chat were talking about politics. I'm just saying, hey, let's talk about Pokemon. Yeah, we're losing this fight, for sure. Ah, the most politically charged environment. A Pokemon Challenge live stream. I know, right? God, no one will shut up about politics for 10 seconds. Just, God, you can't click on any YouTube show without getting preached to anymore. Alright. Let's all just have some fun playing a Pokemon game. Yeah, I'm losing this fight, whatever. I believe in you, you can win! I don't think I'm winning this fight. This fight I'm losing. Kind of it is not important to talk about politics in a Pokemon Challenge stream. I 100% disagree. Some guy wanted to tell me about the garbage island in the sea, and I told him that I didn't want to talk about the UK. Wow, that's a hard burn on the UK. They don't litter that much. Come on. I like the United Kingdom. They got good breakfast. Go on, Goku. You can do it. That's an old school Super Saiyan Densetsu reference right there. Politics themselves are important. I agree. I'm a very, very political person in my private life. You guys don't need some fucking 27-year-old idiot doing Pokemon challenges from home telling you what your opinion should be. All right, Joey, are we fighting? Are we doing it? No? Okay. He's called me like 5 times, but he hasn't challenged me to a duel yet. All right. New Japan Pro Wrestling is a lot of fun. Hell yeah, it is. I was just watching some more G1 Climax earlier today. I haven't caught up on the G1 Climax yet. I'm still like day 5. Like, I'm way behind. Don't spoil for me. I still don't know who wins, but I love the G1 Climax. What a fun event. I just want to fucking fight something. Can literally any— What is going on? What is with the encounter rate right now? Are you guys seeing this? Do enemies not appear in here after you cleared or something? That must be it. Like... Can you just not catch a Slowpoke in here after you've already fought everyone? The Pokemon have left. No? What? What is the... That was like 200 steps. What is the chance of that happening? That was weird. That was weird. Speedrunners must hate you right now. I know, right? Fucking... Huh. I remember when you wanted someone to name a character in Xenoverse, you can do a Goku. Well, I did. Awesome. If you were just trying to run through, it'd be Zubat hell. I know, right? As soon as you want to run into something, it never shows up. But when you don't want to run into something, it's every fucking step. Have you heard of the Eurovision Song Contest? I know what it is, but I don't watch it. Like, literally, the only television I watch is professional wrestling. And I don't even watch on TV, I watch on the internet. Fuck TV. I haven't owned a TV in years. Like, I don't even own a TV for my consoles. I own a capture card and I play them on my computer monitor. Do you like NXT UK? Yes. I watch every NXT UK, every 205, every pay-per-view, every SmackDown, every Raw, every NXT. And I try to keep up on New Japan every once in a while. I pop in on Impact every once in a while, stuff like that. AEW, I've watched all their events so far. I watch an unhealthy amount of wrestling. It's my favorite. What's a TV? It's that really old thing that like old people would use to like watch reruns of the good seasons of The Simpsons, 45 years ago. You got a weird DM? Yeah, that's definitely a scam DM from a bot. I should totally turn off the animations for this, shouldn't I, to level up faster? Do you watch the WWE Network then? Yeah. I know in Canada you require cable, right? Nope. You just make your account say that it's from the United States. You don't even need a VPN. If you literally just register an American account, you can pay them in Canadian money, and your IP says you're in Canada, they don't give a fuck. They just let you do it anyway. You play Xenoverse 2 on stream? Maybe. I love The Simpsons. I love what The Simpsons used to be. A very long time ago. You got that DM too? No. Good to know. Thanks for that. Awesome. Hope you can find that information useful. Or if not you, then you can pass it on to someone who'd find it useful. Alright, let's turn off battle animations. Speed up the grind. Sometimes I forget to do that. What are the rules on this run? Just the regular stuff. No items in battle other than, like, Pokeballs for catching Pokemon and, like, you know, normal shit. Gotta throw out my Pokemon whenever I catch, or whenever I finish a gym. I gotta throw out whatever Pokemon I used in the gym. Not a particularly hard challenge. First Pokemon game you played? Pokemon Blue, back when it came out. First month that Pokemon came out in Canada. I believe I was, like 6 years old, 4 years old, something like that. When is your birthday? In 5 hours. Favorite Pokemon type? Poison. Is it gonna upload to YouTube after? Yes. See Greek music. How long do you normally stream for? Whatever I have energy for and time for. In fact, I probably should stop streaming soon, because I gotta get working on the next Pokemon challenge. It's one that I think might be a little bit of a long one, so I gotta, you know, really spend a lot of time on it. Whereas this, the one I'm doing live right now, like this one's gonna take a fucking month anyway. Just, you know, chip away at it here and there for fun. Do you think they should make a sequel to Pokemon Snap? Hell yeah, they should. It'd be awesome on the Switch. Switch is like fucking built for that. Opinion on Insurgents. The video game? I've barely played it, sorry. Seems cool. Same birthday. Yeah, a lot of people are born in September, aren't they? Chloe Helen. Is that how you pronounce that? Late September seems to be common for birthdays. I think it's because it's the 9th month, and thus it was probably just from people doing it on New Year's Eve. Surprised someone hasn't commented stupid stuff like no items in battle, but you can catch Pokemon by using Pokeballs. You cheated. Oh, I have had people say that. Yeah. Not many, but some people. Yeah. Favorite Pokemon gen? I don't have a favorite. November is a very common one for births due to Valentine's. Yep. September is common due to New Year's. November is common due to Valentine's. Oh my god, people are idiots? Yup. I get called a cheater over the dumbest shit. It's unbelievable. You know, I've had tons of people say that I cheated because I say no glitches, no exploits, and then I say like I use the Pokemon randomizer to start with the Pokemon. Wouldn't it more so be cheating if I had to go 5 gyms into the game to catch the Pokemon and then start the challenge from there, you know? Wouldn't that be cheating because that's not beating the whole game with just the one Pokemon? Ugh, people suck. You sure you don't have a favorite? You're just trying to not start an... Oh, I don't care about starting an argument. I always give my honest opinion. You guys know that. Is that I genuinely don't have a favorite generation. Like a lot of generations for different reasons. I can't really pick a favorite. I'm indecisive about that stuff. I only got a favorite wrestling move this year. I had been so indecisive about it for decades. And it's one that I've loved for a long time. It's not like I'm like, oh, that's a new one, that's cool. No, it's like one I've loved for decades. Or not well, over a decade. And then I'm like, you know what? I think if I really put all the chips down, if you had to put a gun to my head, that is my favorite. Do you have a least favorite gen? I don't think I have a least favorite. I haven't played enough of 7th gen to know if that's my least favorite. It's not impressing me so far, but I haven't played enough. And in 6th gen, I haven't even played. Is it the scoop slam that Bear Thief uses? No. What's your favorite wrestling move? Oh, spinning reverse STO. So, one of my favorite wrestlers that's like kind of an obscure one that a lot of people don't know how good he was, is Mike Knox. I don't know why, but I was always fascinated with that guy. And like now as an adult, I can look back and appreciate just how good he was at a lot of what he did. Very talented wrestler, completely underutilized, and he's retired now. He does like real estate, I think, now, which is a shame because he was a great wrestler. But I was always really fascinated with his finisher, the reverse spinning STO. He called it Knocks Out. And I never really knew why I liked it. And to this day, I'm not totally sure why I like it, but I realize that every time someone does that move, I'm like, it's someone I particularly like. And part of it is the move and how many different ways you can do it, but like Frankie Kazarian did it, the Future Shock. Switchblade Jay White does it, Blade Runner. Sister Abigail from Bray Wyatt, and I just really like that move. And I like the wrestlers who do it and everything. I was really thinking, I'm like, you know what? That is my favorite move. Like, I really, and I don't like the wrestlers because they do the move. I want to point that out, is those happen to be very good wrestlers. I'm sure there's terrible ones who do the move too. But I don't know, there's something about that move that I just really, really like, and I don't entirely know why. It can be done a lot of ways. It can be done suddenly. It can be done with a large buildup like Mike Knox did. It's just a move that is so versatile and so many ways to do, and you can do it on people of any size, and it looks great, and it sounds great, and there's 1,000 ways to do it. It's just so cool in so many ways. Big old soft spot for 5. Oh, hey, Hunter. Assuming that's Hunter on the account. God, Friday the 13th the other day with Vismatic was a lot of fun. I can't wait for that to air. Favorite Pokemon's Mudkip? Good pick. It's a fun Pokemon. Which other new Pokemon revealed for Sword and Shield do you like the best? I don't really know them. Eleanor, got it. So Thrones is your favorite? He's good. Do you catch new Pokemon after each gym, or just use ones you haven't used in the gym? Just use ones I haven't used in the gym. Whatever I use in the gym, I then have to deposit. So I'm training up Conk Donk, and I already have a Pidgey, and I'm going to use those two for the gym. Actually, no, I think Conk Donk I'm going to save for after the gym. I need to train up a few Pokemon so that I'm not completely left behind when I have to fight the rival after. In fact, it might be smart to fight the rival first. Yeah, I should fight the rival first, actually. That's a much smarter idea. This is not the hardest challenge in the world. It's just kind of a for fun one. It's mostly so I can just hang out with you guys. Talk to the chat a lot. Jolteon is cool? Jolteon is cool. Undertaker is really cool, yeah. Your favorite was Raven? Raven's really good. He's still really good. It's unbelievable. One of the smartest men in wrestling. Kingdra's cool. I don't know what Armaldo is off the top of my head. I'd need to look at it. John Cena. Everybody knows John Cena, of course. He's good. I think everybody's pretty much over the John Cena hate at this point. It feels like everybody's pretty much over that now, at least. Which is good, because, like, don't get me wrong, he was pretty stale for a long time, and he got shoved down people's throats for a long time, but he got really good later on. Like, I don't know, really grew on me. Hurricane? Hurricane. Sugar Shane Helms? Hell yeah, he's good. He's really good. He was a very underrated one. But he had his time in the spotlight, you know? He had some goofy fun stuff with as the Hurricane. I don't think he ever got the showcase he really deserved, but everybody looks back on Hurricane fondly, and I think that's really good. You know? The Hurricane. I had so many friends who didn't watch wrestling, but they played the wrestling games, and in SmackDown vs. Raw, everybody loved the Hurricane. His stats weren't that good, but he's a fun character, you know? Yeah, his 06 run of the Cruiserweight belt. Yeah, Ty Dillinger. Ty Dillinger was one of my all-time favorite wrestlers on WWE. I'm very excited for him as Sean Spears. The world is his oyster. He's like 40 or something, so he's a little old to be a main eventer now, but still, he's so good. He's so talented. Could be a huge star. And what was that? Someone else was asking something there. Thoughts on Randy Orton? Incredibly talented wrestler. Love him. Sometimes it feels like he's not trying, even though not trying Randy Orton is still super good. But he's one of the best. It's obvious. Forgot OSW back when you're talking about podcasts. Bring back your wrestling podcast. You know, I'm actually acquaintance of Jay Hunter from OSW. We talk quite a bit actually. He's a really good guy. Like behind the scenes, he is even nicer than he is on air. It's unbelievable how positive and nice a guy Jay Hunter is, which is why I name dropped him in my interview today. Anyway, I am going to... Baron Corbin's awful. Baron Corbin's awesome. Do you like Kofi? Hell yeah, I like Kofi. Kofi's awesome. I'm so happy to see him finally getting his time in the spotlight. Anyway, I'm going to end the stream now because I have a lot of work to do tonight. I got to get a head start on next week's Pokemon challenge. I've already got like a decent amount done. I'm like almost at the third gym. I'm just about to do the third gym actually. So I got to get working on that stuff. Thank you so much, everybody, for coming to the stream. Thank you for the 600 people who followed today. That's crazy. I'm going to be streaming more of this Pokemon challenge, just like, I don't know, once or twice a week, whenever I have time. And again, my birthday stream is tomorrow on this Twitch page. I don't know what time in the day, but I'll be doing my birthday stream. It'll be a lot of fun. It always is. Thank you, everybody, so much for coming to the stream live. And until next time, have a nice day.